today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Cancer, May 25, 2025. In the first half of the day, you could feel a little scattered or pulled in too many directions. It may be that distractions are more plentiful or you are more sensitive to them. If you've been pushing your body or psyche too hard recently, you are likely to feel the drain today. It's time to be kinder to yourself. Prioritizing and simplifying should be your main goals now, and this comes naturally as the day advances. Transits motivate and encourage you to make profound improvements and changes rather than quick or surface fixes. These things mainly relate to home life, family, partnerships, or your inner world. You might shift your perspective on a matter, and it's empowering or relieving. There can be rewarding family connections or a lifestyle change that feels right. Connecting more deeply with someone can figure strongly now. A profound intensity arrives like the instant flames consume a mountain. As the mighty sun soars through the heavens above within your solar house of home, family, and domesticity, he will link to a mighty Pluto in the far depths of space. If you and your significant other have been looking for the capital or mortgage to buy the house of your dreams, strike now, apply now, and assert yourself. The universe could spin ideally to now green light your desires into reality. Seize the day. Don't let it slip away. Your brain is alive with curiosity, and the only way to satisfy it is to dive into research. The facts you pick up will help you design new and successful strategies. The planets are forming a pleasant and potentially illuminating aspect. This configuration will gently alleviate the anxiety that can block you from understanding your true nature. A light workout, preferably including yoga, will open you to the benefits of this transit by putting your mind on hold and allowing your body to assert its natural rhythms. Always follow up exercise with drinking plenty of water. Enjoy the enlightenment. Hopefully this isn't a workday for you. With the presence of a vibration in the air, you're not likely to be too productive. Stick to activities and projects that are light and interactive, if possible. The ideal situation would be to have the day completely to yourself, without any set schedule. However, chances are you'll have something that needs tending to, so for the best results, do the work first. Once this is accomplished, you can really enjoy yourself without worrying about any obligations. That the moon is spending its final hours in Pisces aligned with Saturn has been a monthly event since the hard taskmaster of the cosmos returned to guide you into a new 3-decade-long Saturn cycle in March 2023. Now, 2 days before Saturn is due to leave, as well as leaving you emotionally and intuitively engaged and aware, the moon leaves you with a strong link to Saturn's resolve to do whatever it takes for as long as it takes in order to take your personal power back. Meanwhile, the moon will not only end the day in your income sector but will become part of a powering up on the income and job fronts, while Mercury, the planet of communication, is just 3 days away from leaving your communication sector, and Venus, the planet of love, is still 2 weeks away from returning to begin her mission to give your heart and your relationships a voice. The next few days will create a bridge between the two. Between now and leaving, Mercury is going to connect with forces on the communication and relationship fronts that can keep the communication lines open. Cancer, your emotional intelligence is your compass today. Your quote of the day: soft doesn't mean weak. Your color of the day is moonstone white, calm and protective. Lucky numbers: 6, 10, 20. A private issue may come to light. Handle it with care and confidence. You may find comfort in nostalgia, but don't get stuck there. Home and body want your attention. Nurture what matters. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome to your tarot reading for May 25, 2025. Today's energy is refreshingly dynamic, with a touch of that bold, soulful spark that invites you to trust your instincts and embrace the unexpected. If life has felt a little repetitive lately, the cards drawn today bring a clear message. It's time to step into the current, not fight it. Even if the future feels uncertain, Even if the path ahead isn't fully lit, your heart knows where it's trying to lead you. Sometimes all it takes is a breath, a shift in perspective, and the willingness to say yes to what's calling. The cards for today are the Fool, 3 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, the Lovers, and Knight of Wands. We begin with the Fool, one of the most liberating cards in the entire tarot deck. This card invites you to take a leap of faith, to approach life with fresh eyes, and to remember that not knowing everything is sometimes the most powerful place to be. The Fool is the energy of beginnings, raw, vibrant, and open. Whether you're considering starting something new, shifting your mindset, or letting go of the weight of what-ifs, this is your invitation to begin again. Even if the road ahead isn't mapped out, what matters is your willingness to trust the step right in front of you. Maybe today is the day you follow an urge you've been brushing off. Take that walk, send that message, explore that curiosity. You don't need all the answers right now. You just need a little faith in your own unfolding. Next comes the 3 of Cups, which brings warmth, support, and joyful connection. This card is a reminder that we're not meant to do this alone. Whether it's friends, family, or even kind strangers who show up in unexpected ways, take note of who makes you feel genuinely seen and heard. Let yourself lean into connection today. Even a simple chat over coffee can hold deep healing. If you've been isolating or carrying everything by yourself, this card encourages you to reach out. Celebrate the small wins with someone. Laugh until your stomach hurts. Joy is just as sacred as productivity. In fact, sometimes joy is the thing that heals what hard work never could. The 8 of Pentacles shifts us into a grounded focus. It speaks of diligence, skill building, and steady progress. This is the energy of the craftsperson, someone who knows that greatness isn't in big, flashy moves but in consistent, intentional effort. You might find yourself craving structure or feeling more determined to master something that matters to you. Whether it's related to your career, a personal project, or even self-discipline, this card confirms you're on the right track. Keep showing up, even on the days when it feels slow. The work you're doing is laying the foundation for something lasting. Remember, every masterpiece was once a rough draft. Now, the presence of the Lovers adds a layer of emotional and spiritual depth to the day. While this card often speaks of romantic connection, it goes beyond that. At its heart, the Lovers is about alignment with another, yes, but also within yourself. Are your choices aligned with your values? Are your actions reflecting your deeper desires? Today could bring meaningful conversations, decisions about partnership, or moments where you feel torn between head and heart. The advice here is simple: choose what brings you peace, not what just looks good on paper. Whether you're in love, healing from it, or navigating the space in between, this card reminds you that your heart's truth matters. Honor it. And finally, we end with the Knight of Wands, fiery, passionate, bold. This card is your cosmic push to go after what excites you. Not everything has to make perfect sense today. Sometimes momentum itself is enough to carry you through. You might feel more courageous, more spontaneous, more driven to express yourself. Let it out. Write that poem, pitch that idea, flirt with possibility. The Knight of Wands doesn't wait for permission, he moves with purpose, even when he's unsure where it will lead. Let this be your reminder that confidence is often built mid-leap, not before. When we bring these cards together, they form a beautiful dance. The innocence of new beginnings, the power of community, the focus of intentional work, the depth of aligned decisions, and the thrill of inspired action. It's a story of someone, perhaps you, stepping into life with more clarity, connection, and confidence than before. So ask yourself today, where in my life am I ready for a fresh start? Who lifts me up, and how can I celebrate them more? What am I building, and why does it matter to me? And most of all, what lights a fire in me that I can no longer ignore? I'd love to hear your reflections. Was there a particular card that struck a chord with you today? Are you in the middle of a leap, a love, or a labor of love? Let's talk in the comments. Your story might be the mirror someone else needed.